This is three-way valve maintenance for the EMF200. The three-way valve is located on the bottom of the main body. You will need to remove the frame or the lower receiver assembly first. You can see how to do that in one of the other videos. I'll provide a link here now. Once you remove the lower receiver, then you have access to the three-way valve. To remove two retaining screws. Take out the two screws, place those to one side. Place the body to one side while we work on the three-way. There are two separate parts to the three-way assembly. There is the QEV assembly, which is in the back here with the cap, and there is the main spool assembly running vertically. To remove the QEV assembly, just grab hold of the silver disc on the end, pull that out, and then inside here we have QEV diaphragm. Use a pick to very carefully remove the diaphragm. You don't want to puncture it. I'm going to take it out and clean it. Grease it. Wipe away all this excess grease as we're working. And then we can clean QEV assembly. And we'll clean QEV diaphragm. Take the old grease off there, make sure it's all clean. Want to inspect the diaphragm, make sure there's no puncture marks in it, no tears around the flange on the outside. That one's fine. And then we can go ahead and disassemble the rest of the three-way. Easiest way to do that is take the stainless dome piece here and push that through, and that will slide out the rest of the three-way assembly. See, that's starting to come out there now. And we want to push that out, just use the end of a hex key, and slide out complete assembly. See, it's working its way through here. Take out the pieces as we go. So, seal assembly there, there's a spacer, and there's another seal assembly inside here now. Push the full assembly out. And those are the parts that we have there. We have the spool, we have one seal assembly, spacer, another seal assembly there. We can go ahead and clean all of those, again clean the old grease off. Dirt and debris, dust that might have got in there through the air system. And again, just want to inspect the seals on here. Make sure don't have any damage to the internal or the external O-rings. It's just a brass spacer. Sure everything looks fine on there. And then we can go ahead and grease and reassemble. I just want a small amount of grease. I want to put some onto the main spool. We want a bit on the internal O-rings. They're the dynamic O-rings. The outside ones are just static O-rings. Put some grease onto each of those. And then need to reassemble and insert these back into the housing. easiest way to do this is the reverse of how we took it apart. So take the spool, first seal assembly with the internal O-ring facing upwards, then the spacer goes on with the smaller diameter to the bottom, the larger diameter to the top, and then the final seal assembly with the internal seal facing the spacer. A little assembly there now. You can slide all of that back into the housing. Just slide that in and push that down. Till everything is flush on the top. And then we just need to re-grease the QEV diaphragm. A small amount of grease around the outside. And then when we put this back in, it's important that it goes with the pointy bit in. So the pointy end of the QEV diaphragm goes in first. Just drop that in. And then we can slide in the cap. Push the diaphragm in the cap. That's the three-way cleaned and re-greased and serviced. Just needs reassembling back onto the body. Obviously we have two seals at the bottom of the body as well. Just make sure they don't really need any grease on them. Just make sure they're clean. Then we can reattach with the two screws. Don't over tighten these yet. Screw them down, just finger tight, and then just go from side to side, just to nip those into place. Don't need to be overly tight. Once your three-way is reattached, then we can reassemble the lower receiver and frame assembly back onto the body, as shown in the video here. And that is your servicing and maintenance of your three-way assembly on the EMF200.